So
hilarious.
As bad as it's all been, we've been reiterating how good it is for business, at least, when you got a special out and people are at home on Netflix and they're binging and watching. And you got In His Element out, right?
Yeah, man. This was very special to me. Mainly because it was so hard for me to get into Netflix. I told you the story. I had to pay for it, and and I had to there was a lot of obstacles in front of me. So just to get in was really hard. So this was that one opportunity where I had the door open, and it was my chance to help fellow Filipino Americans get in, you know what I mean, showcase their talent, and then bring them to the Philippines where it all started, and show our culture and give back to my culture that gave me so much. I make so much money talking about being Filipino. This is my turn to actually show people, how beautiful that country is and how just beautiful my culture is, man.
See,
that's what this was all about.
I'm so fucking jealous of you. Like, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I've been driving home from West Virginia all day today. But I saw the trailer, and the trailer is so fucking awesome. When you come on stage, I want to share my culture with you. And you show the B-boys, you have cooking. You said, I think you have some singers come out. And now, don't get me wrong. White guys, we've had it pretty fucking good. But
we got no culture.
But we have no culture. I have nothing to share with you. Like the only Italians pretend to have culture, but they just call pasta sauce gravy and say the N-word. And that's all they have. And the rest of us don't have anything. I have no culture to share with you. And it's fucking it's beautiful. See, the trailer kind of reminded me of a stand-up special meets Bourdain, and I'm one of those rare people who's a big Bourdain guy. And it was so fucking cool. I'm so jealous.
That's exactly what I pitched in the meeting, man. I swear to you. Really? When I was in Netflix, I go, I want this to feel like Anthony Bourdain. I want feel like a travel log. You know what I mean? And get to know. I get 59 minutes, and it's just my chance to just say one dish, one Filipino dish that we like to eat. And if I could just let them hear our language just for 1 minute, you know what I mean? And then just see us tell jokes in front of a complete Filipino audience, and we're speaking English and they're understanding it. As long as I can show that to the world, that's my way of saying thank you to my mom. You know what I mean? This is her way of going, when people, when I was growing up, people would always go, oh, you're Filipino. What do you guys eat? Where is that? I never had anything. If I had a Japanese friend, the minute they go, I'm Japanese, someone would go, oh my God, I love sushi. Summarize. They had an identity. You know what I mean? And
but guess what? It's you, bro. When people say Filipino, I'm like, Joe Coy.
Thank you, bro. And I'm telling you, man, it was literally, that was my heart out there. I took a huge risk and a cut to do it, and I hope I was able to at least show it the way in a beautiful way with the amount of money and time that we had to do it.
Would you say?
I hope I don't. Do I sound? Is that okay? What I said?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I hope I didn't sound like a
there's
jerk.
plenty more for you to come. You're in the middle of your career here, but would you say this is at the moment the pinnacle for you, being able to do that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, man. It was a dream come true. This is a childhood dream of mine. I used to live in the Philippines. I lived there for 6 years. So just all the memories I had when I got off the plane with my son, it was just I was like a little kid in a candy store. I couldn't wait to show my son all the things that I enjoyed when I was out there, riding the tricycles and riding the jeepneys and eating at the Sari stores, and just, it was so much fun. And I got to show that, man. I got to show that on screen with my son. He came out on stage at the end. That was beautiful. And then my sister and my aunt cooked in the cooking segment. So that was my aunt. That was my aunt. I hadn't seen her. Yeah, man. That's my aunt. It's so dope, dude. And she's got cancer and she's fighting it, and she's so strong. And I remember while we were shooting, I kept saying, Ate, you can go home. She's like, no, I want to do this. I want to do this. And I was like, it was just so much emotion in that thing, man.
That was, and I think you had on Instagram, you had up a hype video maybe or something like that, where actually it might have been a straight up video where the cops were giving you an escort. Was that there? Was that for that?
Dude, that was so crazy. Yeah.
You getting police escorts, Joe Coy?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, now that was cool 2 weeks ago. Now you're part of the problem. That's privilege, so man. Wrong. That's privilege.
So wrong. Yeah, it was pretty cool, man, that they had to do that for me. I had to get to an event, and and they got me there. And the way they did it was really cool.
When you roll through there, is it like, is it a big deal? I mean, when you're home, is it like the fucking Beatles?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy how much they embraced me. And I think Filipinos are very prideful, and it's like, it's when you get your chance to be able to let the world know, hey, I'm Filipino. Look, Manny Pacquiao, that's us. You know what I mean? It's we take that to our heart. It feels good when you can do something like that. So just me like being my mom on stage and doing the accent, they love it. And me just talking about Filipino culture, it's like so proud. So they really like put me on their shoulders, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Are you cool with Manny?
The craziest thing is I only met Manny once, and it was like 15 years ago. And I've never like talked to him since my career started. And then after Live from Seattle dropped, his whole family started following me on Instagram. It was the coolest notification when it said Manny Pacquiao follows you. I was like, oh,
yeah, that's how you know. Well, dude, I mean, I'm glad to hear. I feel like every time we talk to you, it's bigger and better things. So,
man,
and I can tell how important it is to you, and I know how emotional of a guy you are. So I'm sure it translates in the special, and I hope that when everyone watches it, they realize really what went into it. So everybody go check it out. In His Element is out. I
love you, man. Thank you. I really like Barstool. Barstool, you guys always take care of me, man. Dude, you've got me through I can't tell you how much Barstool I've been looking at right now. I'd love to take a screenshot of my hours on Instagram, but literally I think it's like 75% is just Barstool, just scrolling up Barstool,
support, man.
It's just nonstop, man. I love you guys so much, KFC, man. You guys, I love you.
Talk to you soon, all right, pal?
I love you. Hey,
Vegas. I love you too. I always say, I never leave an I love you unanswered. I love you too.
That was very sweet.
But I do too, Joe. Fuck, I love you too.
That's a piggyback. That's a piggyback.
You know what? I don't love you. Fuck you, Joe. Fuck you.
I love you guys.